Hello, welcome to Astrology in the Houses 101. In this video segment, I am going to discuss how to calculate a basic natal chart, the easy way. A friend of mine had, advised me that I might want to do a video about this because we've had so many new members join the Astrology in the Houses 101 Facebook group. So I want to start out by saying welcome. And one of the first things that helped me learn astrology and get the basics down was reading basic books. One good book that I recommend is the only astrology book you'll ever need. It even comes with this CD-ROM database system that you can use. Very, very helpful. There's also a book called Astrology for Dummies, and it's the basics of everything that you need to know. And I love that book, and it will break apart every single thing you need to know about how to calculate a chart by hand. In the old days, I used to do charts by hand, and now with technology and computers, there's no need for that. So one of the key websites that I recommend people go to is astro.com. And when you get there, there are several steps that you can do to calculate your natal chart. So I'm going to post with this video a set of instructions from another website on how to actually get there, how to calculate your natal chart, and be able to see your natal wheel. So a few things that you need to do your natal chart. And first of all, what is a natal chart? A natal chart is the map of your soul. It's when you're born. So the date, year, time, and place is very important because two people born on the same date, even for instance twins, their personalities can be very different based on what time they're born, because the time will affect where the actual planets are in the signs, which are the star constellations at the moment of your birth and place of your birth. So we need all of that. Date of birth, month, date, year, exact time of birth, AM or PM, is very important to really know where the planets are in the houses, which I will explain the houses in another video. And to really get a full picture, the natal chart is your personality. It's the inner you. It's the map of your soul, your destiny. Why your soul chose to come to Earth is the natal chart. And you need to learn how to analyze the basic natal chart before you start getting into looking at transit charts, progress charts, synastry, compatibility charts, which are relationship charts. You don't want to, get overwhelmed. You want to start with the basics, which is to focus on your natal chart. So once you calculate your natal chart with all the information that you have, you want to start getting a basic book and basic websites that you can look up all the basics, like where is your sun, your moon, your Venus, your Mercury. And I'm going to do a video about the planets and the basic energies of those for you as well. So for all the beginners out there, I will spell out everything and tell you everything I know about the signs, the planets, and the houses, everything that helped me. I really just learned on my own. No one taught me astrology. I taught myself. So anyone can learn it. Anyone can do it. You just have to put in the time and effort in the study and the analysis and the practice. So what you really want to do is do everything you can to look up different authors, different books. Everyone has a different opinion on the sun in Virgo, for instance, or the sun in the 12th house. Everybody has a different opinion. So read as much as you can. Look up all of your aspects in your chart. Google it. Google the computer. Everything is so easy nowadays. YouTube videos. Google different people's perspectives on different placements in your chart. And read up on the basic knowledge that you can do. And I recommend, of course, the books that I told you about, the websites. Astro.com is good, astrodense.com. If you Google, free natal chart art wheels, a ton of sites will come up. But the one I'm going to tell you about is astro.com, and I'm going to send directions on this post for you to do that. So when you don't know your time of birth, a lot of people ask me, I don't know what time I'm born, I have a good idea it's between 10 and 12 o'clock in the morning or whatever. What we want to do is you wanna work with calculating different times of the day. So if you think it's 10:15, but you're not sure, try it. If it doesn't fit, you start looking up the energies and the explanations, and it doesn't really fit your life. That's how you know that you don't have the accurate time, because the rising sign will be very important in figuring out what time you're born. If you don't know what time you're born, if you don't know at all, then we need to try to figure out what your rising sign is. And one way that I do that is by looking at someone's picture, how they look physically, also how people feel when they first meet them, your first interaction with you, how people say you seem, like how do you act? Are you shy? Are you very confident? Are you quiet? Are you, dramatic? When you come to the room, how do people perceive you? That's your rising sign. So if we can figure out what your rising sign is, then we can get a close, accurate natal chart on you without your time of birth. But it's very important that we have the time of birth. There's different things astrologers can do. They can rectify a chart. They can do different things to try to get an accurate, quote, accurate chart of you. But the most accurate thing you can have is your time. If you don't have your time, you really are not going to have the precise map of your soul. So look on your birth certificate is a good way to start. Ask your parents if they remember in a baby book was something written down. So if not, there are ways that you can try to figure out what your accurate natal chart is. So don't lose hope. A lot of people email me, Carmen, I don't know my time. Don't worry about that. There's things that we can do to try to help narrow down the most accurate chart that we can based on certain major life experiences that you've had since you were born. We can try to kind of narrow it down what your accurate birth time is. So I will be back with more videos, and welcome to Astrology in the Houses 101 group. And we're going to learn all the basics. Okay, thank you.